I went live on TikTok every day for a week, and in this video I'm going to talk you through everything that happened as a result. In terms of how many views I got, how many followers I gained, how much money I made, all that good stuff. So if you want to know the results, then make sure you stick around. I'm still pretty new to the whole live streaming thing, and I guess for a while I've just not been sure what my purpose for a live stream would be and why anybody would want to watch me go live. What would I do? What would I talk about? But a little while ago I just thought, screw it, I took the plunge and I started to dip my toes into the world of live streaming, which was basically at first just me with my guitar. This very quickly turned into something pretty cool. I don't know about live streaming on other platforms like Facebook or Instagram, things like that, but TikTok seems to be really good at putting content out to people who are interested in that content, even if they're not following the creator who is posting that content. So because of this, I immediately started to be seen by people who weren't following me, but were interested in my subject, obviously music, guitar, everything like that, because TikTok was pushing me out to these people, because TikTok knows that these people are interested in that. And my initial uncertainty of what I would actually do on a live stream kind of found a life of its own very quickly, in the form of people started to request songs for me to play on the guitar, or they just wanted to chat, or I even started giving some guitar lessons, some guitar tips just on a live stream. Very quickly, I had a purpose to live stream, and it was great. So I continued to live stream, but it was very sporadic, very spur of the moment, when I had time, if I was bored, anything like that. It just wasn't consistent. So that just got me thinking, what would happen if I was consistent with it? And that is why I decided to go live every single day for a week. And I want to make it clear that at this point, I don't have a massive following on TikTok. I think when I started my original experiment on the first day of the 7 days, I had around about 5,000 followers, maybe even just slightly less, but around about 5,000 followers was my kind of starting point. And I will get all the exact numbers in a second when I look through my analytics. But 5,000 followers in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. Therefore, I feel like this is a great experiment to show, because it feels much more achievable for most people watching this who are potentially interested in getting into live streaming. Rather than me having millions and millions of followers already in live streaming, obviously the results that I'm about to show would be completely different in that scenario. Whereas that scenario is obviously not impossible, but very difficult to get to, whereas what I'm doing now and what I'm showing in this video is much more manageable. And the only requirement to actually be able to live stream on TikTok is to have 800 followers, which is really not much at all. Maybe you need to be over the age of 18, maybe you need to be over the age of 18 to have a TikTok, I'm not entirely sure, but let's just say maybe over the age of 18 and 800 followers and you can live stream. And I've talked about the potential to earn followers and things like that from live streaming by TikTok pushing your live stream to new people, but you can also earn money from your live streams mainly in the form of gifts, which are basically like little emojis that people can send you during your live stream, which actually have a real financial value. Everything from a few cents to a few dollars. So if you're doing a really good live stream, or you've got a really dedicated audience, or if people are just really enjoying and want to give something back to you as a creator, they can send you a gift, which is real financial value, and you get paid for it. So that's everything that I wanted to talk about and mention beforehand. So now let me open up TikTok and I'll dive into my analytics and show you everything that happened within that week. Okay, so I've got TikTok open on my phone, and what I'm gonna do first is show you just the results of what happened on all of these live streams in terms of what time I went live, how long I was live for, how many viewers I got, and how many diamonds I was sent on each live stream. A diamond is one of those gifts that I was talking about earlier. But the dates that I chose to do these live streams from, just to point out, was Sunday the 24th of September to Sunday the 1st of October. So those are the ones that I'm gonna be looking at. So if we look at the 24th, the one where I first did it, I went live at 8:30 at night for 3 hours and 58 minutes, which is quite a long live stream. It's a long time to just be sat here with my guitar. And I got a total of 7,520 viewers and 243 diamonds. I just want to say as well that the duration that I'm live for and also the viewers is not an indication of how many diamonds I will get sent, and you'll see that very shortly. But that's quite good. I feel like anything over 5,000 viewers for me at my current level is a pretty good live stream. That's a pretty good audience. So then if I skip down to the next one, the 25th now, I went live at 9:30, an hour later, for 2 hours 55 minutes. So this is a shorter live stream, and I still got 7,000 views, but, well, 7,026, but you can see here, I got 2,634 diamonds. So an hour later, with a shorter live stream, similar viewers, but 2,634 gifts versus the 243 that I got in the last one. So quite a considerable difference there. And that was just another day. That was a Monday night, I believe, because like I said, the Sunday was the 24th. So the 25th, yeah, that was a Monday. So who'd have thought that a Monday would be a really good night to live stream? Anyway, let's carry on, let's flick through. The 26th, the Tuesday now, I went live at 10 o'clock this time, so half an hour later. So you see that I don't go live at the same time every day, and part of that was an experiment to change it up a little bit. 2 hours 57, so that's pretty much a similar length of time that I actually did the live stream, similar duration. 4,659 viewers, so less viewers this time. 794 diamonds, so less viewers than my first live stream, but still more diamonds. I think I usually went live on average for about 3 hours, you know, give or take. So on the 27th now, which was this was the Wednesday, I went live at 9:45. So similar time, around about 9, 10 o'clock seems to be my average that I was going live at night. Duration 3 hours and 19, 6,482 viewers and 2,222 diamonds. So again, less viewers than the original one, but way more diamonds, 2,000. Anything in the thousands, by the way, is a really good result for a live stream for me. And I'll talk you through how much that actually equates to very shortly, in terms of how much money that actually makes me. The 28th now, so this is the Thursday, 2,000 viewers, 2,304 viewers. This is my least, so far anyway, of looking at these, the least amount of viewers. 2,000 viewers. That wasn't really great, that one. But I did go live at 10:30. Maybe I went live a little bit too late. But again, I was on there for 3 hours, 9 minutes, and I got 523 diamonds. Then where are we now? 29th, that was the Friday. Now this is interesting because on the Friday I had a gig at night, so I couldn't live stream in the evening, so I decided to live stream in the daytime. To see if there was any difference between a morning live stream or a daytime live stream versus the evening, but you know, it's also the only time I could do. And I wanted to stick to my 7 days. So I went live at 11 in the morning for, again, 2 hours 25, so a slightly shorter one. 5,939 viewers, 776 diamonds. So that was a pretty good result. I was quite happy with that. That was way more than I was expecting because I wasn't sure if people would be up watching TikTok at that time in the morning. But then you need to realize that TikTok is 24 hours a day worldwide. There's different time zones. So when some people are asleep, other people are awake and all that sort of stuff. And I did get a different audience. I did notice that live streaming at that time opened me up to a different part of the world where people who were on TikTok at that time. So that was a pretty cool experiment. And I remember the next day, the 30th, was also a gig day, so another day that I couldn't go live in the evening, so I did another daytime one. And this is actually one of my most viewers, 8,789 for 2 hours and 40. I went live at nearly 11:15, 11:13 a.m., 719 diamonds. So that's quite interesting. That's like my highest viewers so far, maybe even altogether out of all of these live streams. Nearly 9,000 viewers, still 719 diamonds, so the most viewers didn't get me the most diamonds. Interesting. And what is the next one? I think this might be the last one. So this is the last one. This is the 1st of October now. This is the following Sunday. And I think there's 2 here because I think I had to go live twice. I think I had to stop it and start it again. So there's 2 on the 1st. So let's kind of look at both of these. So firstly, yeah, I went live at 8:20. So this being a Sunday and I wasn't gigging, I could go live a little bit earlier. 8:20, I went live. So at the first live stream, this is kind of strange. I was live for 2.5 hours and I only got 1,317 views. But considering that is my least amount of views so far on a live stream, I still got over 1,000 diamonds. So that's pretty crazy that my least viewers has got quite a considerable amount of diamonds. As I said, thousands is a pretty good option. Actually, I think I remember what happened here. I think I was seeing if the algorithm was kind of maybe not pushing my live stream out to more people because of, for whatever reason, I'm not sure. So I was curious on this live stream that if I ended the live and started it again, would that then suddenly reset it, if you like, and then send it out to more people? And I feel like that worked because I then did another live stream at 5 to 11, which was literally me just stopping the previous one and starting a new one. And at 5 to 11, and then suddenly I went from having 1,300 viewers in the last live stream to 5,600 viewers in the next one. 363 diamonds, and I was live for a further 2 hours and 19 minutes. So on that last day, I was live for like 4 or 5 hours. That's crazy. But yeah, 1,071 diamonds plus another 363 total. So that's obviously 1,400 diamonds, that sort of thing. Total viewers of both of those is 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 if you kind of combine the two there. But that is all of my views, that is all of my diamonds, and that is all of my durations and different times that I went live and everything like that within this week. Which to me is fairly surprising that it doesn't seem to follow a linear path, that the longer you go live and the more viewers you get, the more diamonds you get. That's not how it seems to work. It's really quite random. So I guess this is why it's good to go live often and not judge a book by its cover. If you've not got many viewers, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to get many diamonds. Okay, so next I'm going to check out how many followers I gained within that week, within that 7-day period. So I'm not going to use my phone for this. I've actually got TikTok open up on my laptop so I can take a look at my analytics a little bit clearer. I feel like it's better to see the analytics on a laptop sometimes, like the TikTok on the computer versus the phone. You can kind of look at different things a little bit. So I'm going to look at my audience. If I click audience here on the left, and I'm going to go to custom date range. I'm going to go from the 24th to the 1st, which is the dates that I did my live stream experiment. So you can quite clearly see there that after my 7-day period, 24th to the 1st of October, I gained 1,024 new followers. So I personally take that as a really good thing. 1,000 followers in a week. I mean, just do the math that if you did that every single week, and you gained 1,000 followers a week, which would surely over time snowball a little bit as your audience grows, that's a pretty good rate of growth. And I've never had that on any other social media platform, gaining 1,000 followers a week. And all I had to do to get that is just do a live stream every day for a couple of hours at whatever time I could fit it in. And so that was quite encouraging. And that basically tells me that that is something that I want to keep doing, to be able to grow my audience, especially on TikTok, is just live stream more frequently and try and build my followers that way. And the reason I feel like you gain followers quite easily on TikTok is obviously, like I said, TikTok is pushing you out to new people who aren't following you, but they are interested in what you're doing, because TikTok just knows what people like. You know, it studies what people watch. So if I'm playing guitar on a live stream and I've said that that's what my live stream's about, TikTok is going to push me out to people who are interested in that sort of thing. Therefore, I'm going to gain an audience. So I feel like TikTok's a really, really good platform to build an audience. 1,000 followers in a week for me is amazing. Very, very happy with that. Total reached audience of 24,087 people. So 24,087 people saw me, 1,000 followers. Maybe you might look at that and go, well, that's not many compared to how many watched me, but you know, I'm still happy with it. But that total reached audience doesn't mean that that's 24,000 people who saw my live streams, because obviously this is just my audience for TikTok in general. So some of this could be from people who just found my TikToks that I've posted on my profile and things like that. So not all of it is from the live streams. Even the followers, I guess. There might be some followers there that found me through my videos, but I honestly think most of this is through the live streams. Oh, we can do a day-by-day breakdown. So on the 24th, the first day, I gained 146 followers. On the Monday, 121. The Tuesday, 56. That wasn't great in terms of followers. I mean, 56 followers a day is still pretty good, isn't it? 126 the next day, 75 the next day, 154, 194, and 152. So the 30th, the Saturday, which was actually one of the morning ones that I did, that got me the most followers in one day from a live stream, 194 followers. But that was it in terms of my audience and how many new followers I got. Quite happy with that. And if I open my phone back up and look through my followers on the phone, if I press the followers here, I get a slightly different sort of graph really. And I can kind of look a little bit more in detail at things. I wonder if I can sort of tap on this a little bit more. So last 7 days, if I go to the last 28 days here, and I find the 24th when I started, this is saying that I had 5,591 followers to begin with when I first started. But I feel like that might have been at the end of the night. So, I mean, if I went to the 23rd, 5,453. Okay, so I had 5,400 followers, let's just say, on the 23rd. The day before. So going into the experiment, 5,453, that was how many followers I had at the start. And then if I skip forward to the first, like I said, 6,429. So 5,400 to 6,400. And you can see that that's what that's saying there. And you can see this graph is just steadily going up within that last week. And it's still going up now because I have actually continued to live stream since ending this experiment. So that's nice to see that your followers can grow quite nicely whilst live streaming. Now I'm going to go through the financial side of it, how much money I earned from doing these live streams in terms of from the gifts and everything that people sent me. So I've got that open on my phone now and I can show you how much money I earned from each of the live streams. So it does actually appear to go from the end of the live stream. So even though I started this on the 24th, That live stream ended on the 25th because it passed midnight. And at the end of the live stream is when it gives you your breakdown of how much money you earned. So if I actually look at this, it's actually from the 25th is what I'm going to be looking at. So if I press on the 25th, you can see there, live rewards, $1.21. So in my live stream on the 25th, 24th, 25th, $1.21 from 243 diamonds. And the next one, this was quite a big jump, $13.17 from 2,634 diamonds. And after that one, on the 27th, $3.97 from 794 diamonds. Also, you'll notice as well that sometimes a lower amount of diamonds can still show up quite a high amount of earnings. And that is because, as I said, some of the gifts are different amounts. So someone might send 1 diamond, but that 1 diamond might be worth a couple dollars or something like that, versus someone who sends hundreds of diamonds versus that cost like 1 cent or something. So the number of diamonds doesn't necessarily reflect the earnings and everything like that. Like I keep wanting to mention that. The 28th is 1111, 1111. That's supposed to be a lucky number. So maybe that was a lucky day for me, but yeah, $11.11 for 2,222. That's quite amusing that it's 1111 and 2222. That's amusing. Yeah, maybe that was a brilliant day for me. But anything over $10 is great in my view. I mean, if I earned $10 a day doing a live stream, I'd be very, very happy with that. Where are we looking now? $2.61 on the 29th, 523 diamonds. Where are we looking now? Oh, and this is where I did 2 in the same day, so still on the 29th, $3.88 for 776. So that's a further bit of income on that same day. On the 30th, this was $3.59. So I think that was the Saturday, maybe one of the daytime ones. Which might have been the one where I got the most views. I'd have to check that in a minute. But $3.59 on that one. And then the first, so this is the Saturday. $5.35. I wish $5,000. Imagine $5,000 a day. $5.35 for 1,071 diamonds. And then obviously this is the last one now going into the 2nd of October. As I said, it crossed over midnight. This was another late night live stream. $1.81 for 363 diamonds. And I've added all of that up. So in 1 week, live streaming every day for 7 days for a couple of hours here and there earned me a grand total of $46.70, which in pound sterling is £38.15. So for just sitting here with my guitar for a few hours every day and just jamming, just playing tunes, chatting to people, and growing an audience at the same time of 1,000 in a week, I also earned £38.15. That's not necessarily a reflection of what I would earn every week, because you've seen quite clearly yourself that it just changes vastly from day to day. I could do loads of live streams and earn nothing. I could do some live streams and earn considerably more depending on the audience that I get that night. But you know what? £38. If that was every week, call it 40, 4, 8, 12, £160 a month, that is. £160 extra a month in my pocket from just live streaming, sitting here with my guitar, having a little bit of fun. That £160 would pay a bill. If that 38, 40 went up to 50, £200 a month, that also pays a bill. That goes towards my rent, that goes towards something. So I'm really not mad about that at all. And the more your audience grows, the more that you kind of do this, surely that number would quite easily go up. But you'll also see, if I go back to TikTok there, that if I scroll down, my total balance is saying $75.68, because obviously since then, I've still been live streaming. I've still been kind of going live and testing this and doing more live streams, been given more gifts and everything like that. So now my actual balance at the moment on TikTok is $75.68 there, ready for me to withdraw. And if I actually flick out of it there, it does actually say that equals £62.04. So I've got £62 in my TikTok account currently just sat there. But I think I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to keep live streaming and then just seeing how much money that can actually build up over maybe even a month. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video. I live streamed every day for a month, or as many days as I could do, and see what the monthly goals would be, because that might be quite an interesting thing to see. So let me know if you want to see that video too. But that is all of the earnings that I've got from doing the live streams too. So there you go, that's what happened when I live streamed every day for a couple of hours on TikTok. I gained over 1,000 followers and it earned me a grand total of around about £40. I don't think that's that bad at all, and I'm definitely going to keep up with it. There's so many things that can change quite easily, and obviously it's very niche specific and it depends what people are doing, and some people ask for gifts more. What I wasn't doing on my live streaming is I didn't ask for gifts. You can set a target and say, on this live stream, I'd like to maybe hit a certain amount of whatever gift it is. And I would set targets, but I wouldn't ask people for gifts on the live stream. I wouldn't say, right, if I play this next song, I want a gift. Whereas some people do go live and they do ask for gifts frequently. They say, send me this gift. Maybe there's an incentive to do it. If you send me this gift, I will do this. If you send me this gift, I will do that. If I hit this target, I will do this, whatever. But I don't do that. So that might be another way that you could increase your earnings by doing a live stream, is if that you have some sort of goal and you kind of request certain gifts, then I'm sure you would probably get a little bit more. But I'm gonna end this video here. It was cool to look through my statistics and everything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful, or at least informative. If you're thinking of live streaming, if you've got 800 followers on TikTok, or even if you've not, get 800 followers. It's not really that difficult when you start posting content. Go live, and hopefully you can see that it's a pretty good way of building an audience in a very short space of time. And maybe there's potential there for some pretty good earnings in the future. Who knows? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then please make sure you do, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video. So take care.